Hello people from the internet, how are you today? Is what I wish I could ask you because you're on the other side. Now I'm on this side, so you can't answer. So today I'm here with a video about my septum piercing because I've seen a lot of these on YouTube and I've been obsessed with them lately. I just love them so much. I love watching people getting pierced and talking about their piercings, so I was like, well hey, you know, I've got one of those, I should try that out. So here I am. In this video I'm basically going to tell you the preparation for a septum piercing, the piercing itself, does it hurt, some of the aftercare, what I do, and then some pros and cons of whether you should get that piercing if you're being doubtful or, you know, a little bit unsure, Good. The first thing about the preparation is don't be afraid to research, okay? Especially if you live in a big city or a big area and you have a lot of like piercing studios or tattoo studios that do piercings, because it's always good to find the one that you feel comfortable with and that kind of has that reputation that's, you know, a good studio and everything is sterile, hygienic, clean. Let's use that word. Well, everything is clean because that's really important. Like, you don't want to risk your health, you don't want to risk being, you know, with a bad piercer and having your piercing a bit wonky, because that just won't look right. The second thing is prepare some money. My piercing cost £30 and I have heard of people who, you know, have to pay £40 or £20, so it can vary depending on the studio you go to, but just prepare a solid amount, sort of. You know, you can ask as well, you can call them and, you know, be prepared to pay as well. Without further ado, the piercing itself. Okay, the basics are, it's a blind piercing, which means that the piercer can't really mark the inside of your nose and go like, oh, is this where you want it? And you're like, yeah, you know. And, you know, they just kind of go for it where they think it's straight and it's in there. So be prepared for that. What they have to hit is the soft spot. And I don't want this video to get too gross, but if you stick your fingers up your nose and you feel it up a bit, you can feel that there's cartilage here in front and there's cartilage behind there, but in the middle there's just two thin layers of skin. That's where it's supposed to get pierced. Basically what they do, stick the needle through, or obviously they clean your nose first and they can numb it. Mine was numbed because I'm a coward and I don't like pain, so I was like, just numb it. So basically, yeah. Did it hurt? Okay, this is the biggest question. Everyone's been asking this. Did it hurt and how much did it hurt? Mine didn't hurt. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 1.5. It's a split second pinch and then just felt nothing. To be honest, even like the healing process hasn't been that painful for me because I've only had it for 2 weeks and like it doesn't hurt at all. Seriously, I can't even feel it. I forget that it's there sometimes. I'm sorry, like, it may hurt you, it may not. Just pray that it doesn't. That's not praying, that's something else. The healing time is usually about 2 months-ish. So that's not too long. It's as much as a cartilage piercing, I think. Right, so the aftercare of the piercing is actually pretty easy. It's not as scary as it sounds. The one thing you need is sea salt. I recommend getting fine one that's crushed, you know, because it's easier to blend with the hot water. And what you do, heat up some water, pour some in a normal tea jug, put a teaspoon of sea salt water, stir it in there, and then with a cotton bud, I will actually demonstrate. This may be a bit awkward, and I for some reason have got a ring in there. Oh no, I've got a necklace as well. I'm not good at this. Take this, I was gonna look in the mirror real quick, see what I'm doing, and you basically want to dip it in the hot water and just go around your piercing. just really try and clean around it. Even if you manage to get the front bit perfect, you know, just try and be as thorough as you can, because it's important, because you don't want to get it infected, obviously. Another step that I like to do usually is get those little guys, those little pad things, and what I do is you get one, fold it in half like this, and then once again, so it's like a little triangle, I dip it in like that and let it soak in for like 10 to 15 seconds, get it out, stick it in there. I know it's a bit gross, I really didn't want this video to become this gross, but you stick it in there, you do this to both nostrils obviously, and you just let it hang in there for about 5 minutes, and just throughout the day, because I only recommend doing the sea salt solution twice a day, preferably, you know, in the morning when you get up and brush your teeth, just might as well, and before you go to bed. But then in the middle of the day, you know, if you feel like you want to clean it, if you just, you know, feel like it should be cleaned again, I use the multi-purpose solution by Renew. Look at it, I got it from Mac. That's a total lie, I got it from the drugstore. Now I've prepared some pros and cons, you know, if you're being indecisive whether to get this piercing or not. Just one quick thing, when I wanted to get it, it was kind of a spontaneous decision, because I was really indecisive about it. I was like, should I do it, should I not? I ended up getting it done. Up to the second it was happening, I was like, I don't know. And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, right, I'm gonna start with the cons, because you gotta face the truth. The first con is you're gonna get some crusties on there, okay? Right where the piercing meets the skin on the outside, you are gonna get some crusties, and they're gonna be rather annoying. Annoying and painful, okay? It's if you try to move it, or in the beginning, or if you accidentally just get it caught on something, it's gonna hurt. And if those little crusties get in there, that's gonna, it's like, I've heard people comparing them to little shards of glass, and that is pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie. And it itches, as you can see. I've been trying not to scratch it. Oh, okay. Con, it itches. You should be prepared to get 2 extreme reactions about it. I feel like people are divided into people who really like it and they think it suits you, people who really hate it and have a grudge against it, because you're either gonna get, oh my god, that looks really good on you, oh my god, I'm so glad you got it, or you're gonna get, no. Okay, the next con is a bit of an odd one, but I'm gonna demonstrate this for you. You get a normal bottle of Lipton green iced tea. I swear this is not product placement. You try to drink, right? And the hole is so big, it gets caught in your piercing, and it either pushes it down or it pushes it up while you're drinking, and this is gonna feel really, really odd. So it's a bit, oh, what's happening? Do I drink? Do I stop? You know? You're gonna forget that it's there more than you think. You're gonna wanna rub your nose. You're gonna wanna blow your nose, and you're gonna get it caught loads. And in the beginning, it does irritate it a bit, and it might hurt for a little while, but you know, when you do it now, it doesn't really, can't really feel it at all, so that's fine now. But you are gonna get it stuck on clothes and caught on, like, especially if you've got knitted clothing and you try to take it off, it can get caught really easily, and it is going to irritate it, so just be prepared for that. Some of the pros for you now. Okay, right, it is to me very aesthetically pleasing. I especially think it looks great on girls with like more gentle faces. My face is way off from gentle, right? But I still think like it brings elegance to like clothing and to a woman's overall look. The second thing is you can hide it. You can completely hide it, okay? I'm going to demonstrate how to do this. And I'm going to use my mirror because I can't, I need one. Right, what you want to do is you want to either pull your lip like this, my lipstick, or just, and my mirror just fell. Or you just want to go like this. And what you do is you just take the sides of it and you push it in. But you know, be gentle with it because the first couple of times it is going to hurt. So bam. What up? Oh, who is this person? I don't know. And if you want to take it out, do the same weirdest expression. Put your fingers up your nose. Take it out. That's it. And another pro is it's the easiest piercing I've ever had. Not that I've had too many piercings. I've had my lobes done twice on each one, and then I have my cartilage done. This one is the easiest of all, for sure. It didn't hurt when it got pierced, hasn't hurt me since. The healing has been just perfect, and you know, yeah. Thank you for watching so much, and I hope you have a really awesome day and a really awesome piercing experience, and I hope it doesn't hurt you. I genuinely do. So yeah, see you later guys, bye! The second thing, is blah 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 blah. Blah blah, meow. There's someone in the window. Hello. And yeah, the healing time is usually